Grabbo, here we are, mate. We're only, we're just saying it's only 3 months since Fink, where you pretty bad injury to your wrist, and here you are out riding. In fact, you rode a couple of weeks ago at South Oz. Just take us through the process. You had something pretty special to get the healing done quicker.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I had quite a good list of injuries from Fink. I think it was 3 major ones, two with the thumb and one with the wrist. We got in straight away after Fink and got it repaired, and they did a few different things there, like had an ultrasound machine. I was running on that for like an hour a day or 20 minutes a day, whatever it was. And it all went well there. Like, it's healed up pretty fast for the injury I had. But obviously just back on the bike now. I've done 2 of the nationals, and it's a little bit frustrating at times, but I just got to keep remembering the extent of the injuries I had, that I'm lucky to even be back on so quick, and trying to get back into it.
You know, initially after you had the injury, and you thought obviously you're trying to get it better quickly, but you're focusing on safari. Did you think you'd be here at the second off-road round? No,
like, I didn't think I'd be back on so soon, and just the nightmare stories you hear with scaphoids and that, people tell you, it was a bit of a worry for me at times, but and then I started doubting even safari, if I'd be back on and ready for that. But at this stage, safari, pretty much from when I started riding, I knew safari was going to be okay for me. On the flat sort of rally style conditions, I'm no worries, and because the bikes are so heavy, they don't tend to move around a lot. But I find it a little bit difficult here. Like, as yesterday I got third in my class, which was good, but pretty much from this morning I was just it's not so much sore the wrist, I just weak just from lack of, it was nine weeks of basically not using my arm, so it's going to take a little bit to get back to where I was.
And much difference 2 weeks ago in Callington over in South Australia, pretty bumpy, sandy, gnarly conditions. I actually noticed out there today where it got a bit skaty, it looked like you set your suspension up a little bit softer.
Yeah, that's it. Even since the Sam one, I'm running it like really soft, like it'd be too soft for the average person, but it's just trying to make up for the hand at the moment, not being able to hang on. But it's improved a lot in 2 weeks at Callington. I think I made 4 laps and sort of buggered, hit the wall by that point, whereas I got through yesterday and managed to get back on the podium in my class, and then pretty much when I woke up this morning it was pretty stiff and weak, and I knew it was just survival again today.
So let's talk about the safari. You're going to be I was going to say shacked, that was probably not the right word, but teamed up with Cyril Dupre, a 3-time Dakar winner, and I think the guy's been on the podium 7 out of 8 Dakars. Pretty incredible guy. Did I hear you say recently, Grabbo, it wasn't so much about being at the safari and racing against Dupre, but actually picking his brains about Dakar?
That's it. Like, it's going to be good to just have someone there that runs in the main KTM team to speak to and just find the ins and outs of it all. Like, no doubt I'd love to beat the guy, and for him to think, hey, I'd be a good water boy for him in Dakar, and I'd love to jump at that. So, no, just see what happens, and I think it is really a good opportunity just to meet him and have a contact over there and maybe understand the race a little bit more and see what the options are to do the thing. So.
And in a lot of ways, with all the changes with the race calendar for the AORC, you finish 7 or 8 days of racing, and then you've got 1 day to get up to the final weekend of racing, which have actually put off a day kind of to accommodate you guys coming in from the safari, huh?
Yeah, that's it. At this stage, like in off-road, since I got back on, it's pretty much like the outright podium thing's gone. It's I'm just focusing on class and just hanging in there, really. Like, Stefan's got me wrapped up for fitness and speed at the moment, but I'm just there, who knows, because we've got a cross country and a sprint to go, so anything can happen, as you saw with Toby the other week. So yeah, just hang in and see what happens, and at the worst I seem to have second sort of pretty comfortable. So
well, mate, all the best to defend your safari crown. You'll go into pretty elite company there when you get 4 of the things, and we can't let any of those Dakar guys win the Aussie Safari for the first time. You've got to do something about that.
Yeah, that's it. Like, everything's shaping up well for me, but it is a long race, so I'll be doing everything I can to try and hold on to that number 1 and keep him off it.
Go get him, mate.
Thanks.